Honestly, I mean, they're one of the best trainers in DMV.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy CMartyFit, and we back here with another episode of the Less Brunches, More Crunches podcast. Currently Wednesday evening. Had a great day, great workout. Man, I can't even complain right now, man. Things going real good. So look, with all that being said, let's get into this episode, man. Alright. First thing I wanted to highlight, we had some transformations go viral on Instagram this week. So the first one, I wanted to show this girl, Sarah in all sizes. Unfortunately, I can't play the audio. I don't want to get a copyright. So I'm just going to let y'all watch it on YouTube and Apple Podcasts. I'm going to just talk you through it, all right? Let's check it out, man. So she's a heavy set girl here, December 2021. She's pushing the sled, and she's just showing the progression into her transformation. So remember, she started in December 2021. So you see her, she's doing her thing. We about halfway through, and you can progressively see her getting smaller through the video. And it's a lot of sled pushes. She was in here faithfully. And then she comes to July 2023, showing the final product of her transformation. And this is almost 2 years of work, you know. Yes, December 21 to July 2023. And look at her. She look amazing. She look bomb. Let's give her a Don DeMarco. So I went through her Instagram. And again, that's Sarah in all sizes. SARAH in all sizes. And so I went through her Instagram. And I saw this old picture of her. So this is where she was. And, you know, just scrolling her page, she said she was 371 pounds. I saw 400 pounds. So, you know, she was a heavy girl. She worked her butt off. And then, you know, I took a screenshot of the video we just watched. And boom. That's amazing. I love to see that, bro. I love to see it, man. When you stick to it, you do what you're supposed to do. You don't make excuses. Do it when you don't feel like it. This is the result. And so that was dope. So I showed the lady some love, and now I'm gonna highlight the comedian. You might have seen his Instagram. He's had plenty of videos go viral over the years. But Ha Davis, he posted his 2-year transformation, and he came a long way, bro. And I like to highlight him because, you know, when you're that famous. And you've been famous for a long time, you're busy. You're constantly making content. He's traveling. He's doing interviews. He's doing shows. He's collabing. And to make fitness a priority, you let us see it, man. I love it. No excuses, man. So, you know, just a different approach. Because last podcast, I started off hot. You know, I can't straight with the heat. So I wanted to start this podcast off with a more positive note. But y'all know what time it is now. Listen, if it's your first time watching, we get real on this podcast. If you're sensitive, leave the podcast because we about to get it in. It's about that time, all right? It's real talk today. We ain't reacting to nothing. I do a real talk segment once a week. And the other segments, I'm pretty much reacting to videos. So, hey, y'all, this one I'm in coach mode, so I got to talk to y'all. First thing I got to say, we just looked at them transformations. If you have been going to the gym for 2 years and you ain't got no transformation, it's your fault. Don't blame the trainer. Don't blame your family. Don't blame your job. It is on you. I just showed you 2 crazy, completely different transformations in 2 years. There should be a dramatic change. I was talking to a girl today. I said, it'll be a year in October. You should be further along. Now I said you did make progress, and I'm happy for you, but it should have been more. You got to get it together. You've been here for 8 months, 9 months, and you still not eating on a regular schedule. That's not my fault. And then I've mentioned on this podcast, maybe you didn't see the episode, but I had a couple people leave me and go to another trainer. In all honesty, I don't have an issue with it, and I'm about to tell you why. It don't matter what trainer you go to. If you on the same bullshit, you still not gonna get no results. Listen, I'm watching these dudes do the same bullshit that they did with me. You cheating reps, you doing half reps, you moving slow. You gotta, I talked about it last time, you gotta bring some intensity to the gym. And it doesn't matter what trainer you go to. If you don't eat right, if you in the bar, you partying, you putting all this bullshit in your body, you keeping snacks in the house, I can't help it, man. You doing the same bullshit. It doesn't matter what trainer you go to. Real talk. And I'm kind of glad that it happened because I knew they weren't going to get results. Something got to click. If it don't click, nothing's going to happen, right? You're doing the same shit, man. But you just got to have like a sense of urgency, man, to get this transformation. You have a sense of urgency towards your diet and fitness for 2 years, you're going to get results. Next thing I want to talk about. All right, we had a phrase that we used the whole pandemic called trust the science, right? Things got shut down, you know, whatever side you on, whatever side you believe in, trust the science was a big phrase that was used for both sides, all right? I'm not going to say what sides they are, but you know what I mean, right? Trust the science, trust the science, trust the science. Y'all yelled that the whole pandemic. But when it come to y'all fitness, y'all ain't trying to trust the science. Thought you believed in science. Why you don't believe it now? Because you lazy probably, right? Transforming your body is science. Losing fat is literally science, okay? You have to be receptive to new information, which is you have to be receptive to science. Literally, you have to be. But yeah, I don't like that. All right, you got to be receptive to new information. You got to adapt. You got to cut out bullshit, right? Keep that same energy that you had for trust the science during the pandemic. Keep it now, all right? You can't trust science when you feel like it. It's either science or it ain't. You either believe in it or you don't. Real talk, right? Another thing I wanted to address. When to rest. We've talked about it before, but I got to talk about it again because I keep seeing bullshit happen in my training sessions. I keep seeing bullshit happen at the gym, all right? So I had a girl. She stopped with me like in April or May, and she said she's going to take a break. She's going to rest for a couple months. She came in the gym, did like 20 minutes of cardio, and left. She didn't come train with me. She did come say hello to me. She did like 20 minutes of cardio and left, okay? Whatever. I haven't seen her since. I don't know what's going on. I'm not sure. That same day that she came to the gym and left, McDonald's had something where they were giving out free fries, and she was at McDonald's. I thought you were taking a break. I thought you were resting. No, you just don't. You're not serious, and you was doing that shit more than likely when you was training with me. I tell people all the time, if you don't get the results, if you don't get your shit together, if you don't get your eating together, you're going to end up quitting, and you're going to go backwards even more. Atrophy, it plays a bigger part as we get older. Atrophy is the process of losing muscle. Hypertrophy is gaining muscle. If you don't go to the gym, the older you get, the more function you lose, and the more atrophy kicks in. Another guy. He's always missing workouts, right? He said that, there was a Broccoli City. I'm giving a lot of details. At this point, I don't care. I'm not gonna say nobody's name. If you figure out who the client is, I don't care. I got to teach y'all. So they had the Broccoli City Festival in DC this past weekend, where a lot of artists come out. Ice Spice, a lot of rap and R&B artists. They do their thing on stage. It looked fun. One of my clients was taking pictures for the event, and I've been trying to get this guy to do extra cardio or, go to the gym when he's not in my sessions, because he barely be showing up to the sessions. So I'm like, if you don't show up to the sessions, you need to make up for it and be in the gym on the weekend. He was like, nah, I'm shooting at Broccoli Fest. Okay, go to the gym and do your cardio. What are you saying? Get up before and do it. You're like, nah, but I mean, that kind of like is a workout. I'm going to be walking and... Y'all got to cut this shit out. That's not a workout. Is it great that you're going to be burning calories in addition to your workout? Absolutely. Absolutely. That's not a workout. And not only did he say that bullshit and not go to the gym, it's Wednesday. Haven't seen him all week. Tomorrow's Thursday. He probably going to miss the whole week. Even though he paid me for the week. He's probably going to miss Thursday. And, I said, I was like, where you at, bro? What's going on? I'm editing the videos and the photos from the... I didn't mean to press that. I meant to press this. And this.
Nope.
Bruh, there's 24 hours in a day. I understand you got obligations and things to do. I guarantee you not working for 24 hours and editing them videos for 24 hours. You can't set aside 45 to an hour to get in the gym. I can't stand it, bro. I'm telling you, I'm moving different with my training. I don't need no more clients like that. Let's keep it moving, man. Another thing, too. You got to approach your goals with some intent. You can't just be like, if you leave in the gym and I'm like, all right, I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know yet. You gotta know, you gotta have structure. I always talk about it, but on Sunday, you should know what days you working out, what time, and if something happens where you miss, you gotta know what day and what time you making up for it. You gotta be prepared at the beginning of the week. You can't be sporadic with your workout schedule. You damn sure can't be sporadic with your nutrition. There has to be a plan. If I ask you, hey, what are you eating tomorrow? You need to know everything you're eating. You need to know breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, protein shake, whatever. You need to know what it is. That's going to prevent you from falling off and not missing your calorie count and not getting some bullshit and falling into peer pressure is crazy, man. And that's helped me a lot too, like knowing what I'm going to eat. I mean, I've been fit for a while, but like I said, I'm trying to take my body to the next level. You see the guns if you're on YouTube. But anyway, I'm trying to take my body to the next level. So not only do I have my workout scheduled and my nutrition, for the most part, it's scheduled. Even with work and working on my business, like I have my schedule for the day, period. And a lot of clients, they'll try to come in last minute or if yesterday, I didn't have any afternoon clients. So somebody try to come in, I'm like, nope. People get mad. Even with my mom sometimes, no, I can't do it at that time. I got my day set up. Unless it's an emergency, if it's not scheduled 24 hours in advance, you're not throwing me off. I'm not letting you throw me off. And I'm seeing I'm on day 17 or 18 of my challenge. I'm seeing the results already, and that short bit of time. And I'm gonna keep it up, and I'm only gonna get stricter. And I just thought of a funny example when I had this one girl training with me, and she was so sporadic. She ain't know when she was eating. She ain't know when she was coming to me. She ain't know when she was doing her extra cardio. She ain't know nothing. Just as soon as you leave the gym, you ain't thinking about the gym no more. She was one of them. And it was funny because she was eating. She was telling me how clean she was eating and cooking. Her son was so upset with her that he found my page, sent me a DM, and sent me a picture of his mom eating pizza. That's a good son right there. But yeah, man, like it's gonna show. I'm gonna know if you lying, if you bullshitting. It's gonna show on your body. Her son ain't had to do that. I already knew she was bullshitting. So structure. You gotta know what's going on. Plan ahead of time so you don't fuck up. All right. Next thing, the message ain't always gonna sound the way you want it to sound. Listen. I come from the sports world. I played football. I played basketball. I ran track. I've had harsh teachers. I've had harsh mentors. I've gotten in trouble and had people chew me out. My mom was big on accountability. I couldn't blame nothing growing up. She always was like, it's your fault. If something happened in basketball where I was sitting on the bench or I ain't play well or I ain't get as many shots as I want to, she was like, You ain't Steph Curry. If you were Steph Curry, they would have gave you the ball. The coach would have made sure you had it. So I come from that type of background. So when I relay a message or when I coach, that's just how I roll. I'm sorry. You go somewhere else, go somewhere nicer if you don't like it. I don't care. But the reason I coach like that is because, let's think about it. If the nice way of speaking is what led you to be fat, out of shape, uncomfortable, in pain, lack of confidence, self-conscious, don't you think it's time to switch it up? It's time to take a different approach. We gotta do something different. And that approach works for most people and helps them get their life together. Because you gotta change things. And sometimes you need that kick in the ass. I'm the kick in the ass for you. So, I was talking to this one girl. She trained with me years ago, and she could not get her shit together. I mean, leaving the gym getting donuts, leaving the gym getting pizza, and looking at how she looked in high school to how she looked when she was training with me, it was a big difference, and she couldn't stand it. And me and her been going back and forth for years. Finally, it clicked for her. Without a trainer, she's going to different gyms, F45, Equinox, doing stuff on her own. It finally clicked for her. And one of her other friends trained with me, so I was talking to her about the friend who's not working out now, who used to train with me, and she was telling me I need to talk about her nicer. No, if my blunt direction and coaching work for you, she probably needs the same energy to change. How can you know that this coaching style worked for you and you're telling me not to use that coaching style with your friend? I don't understand that. But you can't be so emotionally unintelligent to where that throws you off, right? Now, if I'm calling you the B word and talking down to you and demeaning you, totally different. But I don't talk like that to people. Am I very direct? Yes. Does it sound nice? It doesn't. But am I telling the truth? Absolutely. And sometimes the truth isn't always going to be pretty. It's not going to sound the way you want it to sound. And so she said to me, "Well, you might just have to leave her alone. She everyone isn't meant to be slim and fit." Nope. So everybody's supposed to be big and obese? What are you talking about? Everybody ain't meant to be slim and fit. And nobody's telling you to be skinny or get super thin, but our bodies are not supposed to be so severely overweight to the point where we got knee pain, we can't tie our shoe, it's hard to get up the steps. That's not supposed to, our bodies ain't supposed to be like that. So maybe you don't have to be built like a bikini model, but just not doing anything, I ain't never letting that slide for anybody. I'm never gonna believe in that. And even this girl yesterday just randomly, her friend stopped training with me, and I'm saying a lot. Y'all gonna figure out who it is. I don't care. Her friend was training with me. She got some surgery done, and she was like, "Yeah, she got that body yaddy. She don't need to go to the gym no more." What are you talking about, bruh? I'm telling you now, I don't care if you got surgery, if you don't have surgery, if you in shape, if you out of shape. There's never a reason for you to not have to go to the gym. This is a part of our life. This is what our bodies are made for, right? You got to move. You got to be active. You're going to be regretting it when you're older. I talk to older folks all the time. I love talking to the old heads. They always telling me, keep working out. I should have been working out earlier. Well, if I see a fit old man, he like, I've been doing this for 40 years, 50 years. This is why I can move like this. This is why I look young. That's why I'm active. I'm energetic. But if you're not active now, get to it. You don't want to regret it later. All right. Next thing. Balance is bullshit. All right. You can't have balance. Okay. Balance meaning that it's 50-50 and it's even on both sides. If you want to get in shape, if you want to change your body, It can't be balanced. The scale got to tip towards the fitness side. The scale has to be on the fitness side, right? Okay? Well, you not balancing, you not tipping the scale to the fitness side. Got that belly balancing, that belly deli. For real, you got to change some things up. Your life has to revolve around the fitness. I'm not telling you not to do things with your kids, not do things with your spouse, your wife, boyfriend, girlfriend. Obviously, that's more important. But the hour a day or hour a couple times a week got to be a priority for you to be a better man, woman, parent, brother, sister, child, for whoever it is, for your loved ones, all right? All right? You got to think about the gym when you leave. I just talked about that. You got to be a priority in your life. And if it's a problem that I'm asking you to do that, you can balance out of my sessions and go balance and find a new trainer. See you later. I don't care. You can leave. I promise. I'm not gonna lose sleep at night. All right. Listen. If you go on vacation, right? You go on vacation. A lot of y'all need to work out on vacation. I'm sorry. If you ain't, if you're not fit already, and you've gotten a streak of 5-6 months where you've been doing your thing, them type people, I tell them enjoy themselves on vacation. Do whatever you. When I go on vacation, I enjoy myself. I still work out. But it's some of y'all that cannot afford to sit out for a whole week right now at this point and eat whatever the fuck you want on vacation. It's only going to set you back, all right? So I told this girl, listen, enjoy yourself, but you need to work out over there. And she was like, I don't understand why I have to work out. I'm gonna be walking a lot. What? Oh, sorry, Mr. I'm gonna be walking. No, you need to get up and work out. Walking in addition to that is amazing, but that's not a workout, all right? Got to cut that shit out. Work out on vacay. Work out when y'all go out of town. Do some, even if it's, sometimes when I'm on vacation, if I want to do a workout, I put 20-minute timer on, maybe 30, depending on what, like, my excursions and what I got to do that day, eating breakfast. It depends. I do that, do something quick, get it out the way. I'm feeling great for the day, all right? Y'all should do the same. Another thing, too, man. This girl told me she was talking to some guy, and she was like, I don't think it's going to work. This is one of my clients. She's like, I don't think it's going to work. The guy, I told him I go to the gym, I got a trainer, and he said, what am I working out for? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to press that button. But he asked her, what am I training for? Like, as if you only train if you're a professional athlete, or you only train if you're, like, what are you talking about, bro? And she told me the guy was like, well, I do a lot of working out at work. Listen, ladies, if y'all got dudes talking to y'all like that, leave them alone. They gonna throw you off your goals, and they gonna have you fat again. Leave them type dudes alone, all right? Don't even think about it, all right? If you really serious about your fitness, you don't need that in your life. Get you a fit dude. All right. Another thing too, man. This goes back to the structure I was just talking about. You should not be walking in the gym, eating a snack at the gym before your workout because you forgot to eat lunch. Don't give me that bullshit talking about I was too busy at work, I couldn't eat lunch. No, I'm not hearing it. I find that hard to believe that you didn't get 5 or 10 minutes to eat. Because I guarantee you did 5 or 10 minutes of some bullshit at work, probably having a bullshit conversation, scrolling on your phone, watching the show. Because a lot of y'all don't do nothing at work. A lot of y'all. Especially if you work from home. You probably are working all day, but you're not about to tell me you couldn't grab a meal prep, put it in the microwave, eat at the desk. I'm not hearing that shit. Y'all ain't, Y'all ain't, no sir. All right? At the end of the day, it's lack of planning. Do it at the beginning of the week, like I always say. All right? And my thing is, like, if something's a priority for you, you're going to get it done. You're going to get it done. Y'all are adults, okay? Y'all pay rent. Y'all pay bills. Y'all pick up y'all kids on time, drop them off on time. If y'all got a flight out the country for your vacation, y'all show up on time. If your friend got an event at a club or hookah lounge, y'all show up there on time. You need to remember to eat. All that other shit is a priority. Your eating got to be a priority. Yourself need to be a priority. You got to take care of yourself too. All right. And another thing too. Don't tell me, like I just say, you was scrolling on you probably was scrolling on social media. Every time I get on, I see you on the story. I see you posting a story. I see you interacting. I see you on Twitter. I see you tweeting. Are you on TikTok reposting shit, liking my shit, talking about you ain't have time to eat. All right. Last thing I want to address for today. Canceling a workout for the rain. Listen, man, listen. Y'all been living in Maryland, D.C., or if you live in another rainy city, y'all been living here forever. Y'all been driving in rain. Y'all done went to parties in rain. Y'all done went to the turn up in the rain. Y'all done went to the grocery store in the rain. Y'all done went to the restaurant. Y'all don't know how to drive in rain. You got 4-wheel drive. Now you don't know how to drive in rain. If that easy shit can throw you off of your workout, I know you're not doing what you're supposed to do outside of the gym. I know that. I know you're not following directions. I know you're not following the meal plan. And, you know, I'm done with that. I ain't even addressing that. But no, today this girl, you know, I had my mom come in. Y'all seen I've showed y'all my mom on the podcast before. I'll show her again one of these days. But this girl, my mom was talking to this girl about nutrition, one of my clients. And the girl was like, yeah, I just ate 2 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. When I just asked you what you ate today, you told me something healthy, and you said nothing about them peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And you have a meal plan and not following it. You gotta be honest with the trainer. And of course, yeah, I'm gonna get on your ass if you want some bullshit. Yeah, that's what I do. That's my style. But I can't help you if you just lying to me. Because if you were eating clean, you'd be a lot smaller by now, all right? So look, man, I know I went in on that. I know it sounded a little harsh. It sounded a little mean if it's your first time watching. But like I said, we do real talk segment every week. So listen, like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend. Send me a DM. Tell me what you want to watch or what you want to react to. Thank you for tuning in to the Less Brunches, More Crunches podcast. I see y'all on the next one. We out.
Honestly, I mean, they're one of the best trainers in DMV.